Okay, last time we already talking in the class, basically for the DC and the AC, okay? And make sure for the DC, if you're looking on the oscilloscope, they display just a straight line, vary with the time. That's what they call time domain. AC, they display a sideways, and also the time will be the time domain. Okay, and we already go through that. DC had nothing to talking about. However, AC, you must be following, understanding, memorize. Okay, this is a display on the oscilloscope. This is the amplitude, and this will be again time domain. And this signal we call sideways. They're going up, going down, going up again. And they can run forever, keep going. Okay? And from 0 up to 1 millisecond, they repeat it. That's what we call one period, complete for one cycle. And when you're looking into the sideways, you understand from 0 up to the top, they call a V peak. So when I said V peak, you know what we're talking about. And also 0 go to the bottom, also V peak. And from the top to the bottom, they call a V peak to peak. So whenever we're talking about V peak or V peak to peak, you know what the voltage. Okay? In here, we already explained to you everything. Okay? V peak 5 volt. Okay? And peak to peak will be double from here to here. Okay? That will be 10. And also, we need to talking about effective voltage. The thing is, you see, outlet of your house, you get a voltage coming out. If you're looking on the oscilloscope, you can get a big sine wave. Voltage peak to peak over 300 volts. However, normally they're talking about 120 volts. That's what VRMS. That's what the voltage we're using. And VRMS, effective voltage, you can calculate by the formula 0.707 times V peak. That's why you can get VRMS. And the T, that's a period. F will be a frequency relation. T equals 1 over F, or F equals 1 over T. If you get a frequency, you can calculate the period. If you get the period, you can calculate the frequency. However, in this formula,
Can have any. Oh, okay.
okay. However, in this formula, T equal 1 over F or F equal 1 over T. T must be in second. F will be in hertz. And this is the definition we just given to you. Try to read it. Okay? The thing that you have to know from the basic. And then the next one, we're talking a power of 10. Okay? 1 million equal 10 power of 6, power of 5, 4. Okay, 3, 2, 1, or 0. The reason they don't want to using a 1 million, take too much space. They're using 10 power of 6. So you understand, hey, power of 10, say a lot of space, okay, and the time, and 0.00001, 10 minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, okay, and this is they given to you 247,000, okay, they want to convert it to a different way. They can get 2.47 joule point left over 245 times 10 power 5. Okay? You look at it. If you get a question, anything, just let me know. We have to go too quickly on this thing. Okay? If now you get 1.2 times 10 power 3 times 1.5 times 10 power 4, what you can do, take 1.2 times 1.5. Okay? And the power, add them up, 3 add 4. That's what you get here. Okay? That's very, very basic math for everyone. Make sure you understand in order to handle divided 4.5 times 10 power of 2, divide 3 times 10 power of minus 2. First thing, you take 4.5 divide 3. And the power will be 10 to the power of 2 minus 10 power of minus 2. That's why you get 1.5 times 10 power of 4. Okay? So example, I already get the answer here. You can try. Okay? If later on you don't cannot get through it, let me know. Now, they're talking about addition. You add that 3.25 times 10 power of 2. 2, 5 times 10 power of 3. So, first thing what you have to do is make sure the power the same. 10 power of 2, then 5 times 10 power of 3 must be 10. joule power of joule. Okay, so you have to converting that by times 10 power of joule. Then 5 half joule be 50. Okay, either way you want the same power of joule or you want the same power of 3. Okay, then basically you get, let's see, 3.25 adding 50. Okay, you get 53.25 and the power of joule. Okay, we not to do anything adding or with the power. Same thing. In the second part, they want to using power of 3. Okay, power of 3, if you get 3 times, sorry, okay, 3 point. Now you want 10 power of 3. That means you have to divide. So 0.3. Okay, that means they have to get the same power. Power, okay, in here. Two times 10 power of 3 square. Okay, so joule square is 4. Power of 3 square will be 6. Okay, that is how we can deal with that number. Power of 10, we fix symbol. 10 power of 12, we call it tera, capital T. Power of 9, giga, capital G. Okay, 6 mega, capital M. Okay, so when we're talking about giga, and that means they equal 10 power of 9. When you buy a computer, they're asking you how much memory you want. You say, okay, 8 gigabyte. That means 8 times 10 power of 9. Okay? And times gigabyte, by that means 8 bit. Okay? Or 16 bit depend on the computer. Okay? And now, let's really see how the current flowing. This is the positive, negative. Okay? They go to the switch, so the current can be flowing. Current flowing from left to the right. However, you can read the textbook or somehow they draw the current this way. How come we get a current? The thing is that we get an electron moving. So that makes the current. So when they draw from right to the left, they're talking about electron. Electron moving. And we're using current flowing from the left to the right. That's what we call a conventional current. Okay? When they go to you turn on your car light, that will be on. Okay? And if you touch into the outside light, you can feel hot. The thing is, they're converting current to the heat. Okay? And that current going back to the negative. So when you turn on the light and they not on, that means resistance inside the lamp broken. So current cannot flow through it. Okay? And that we're talking resistance, opposition to the electric flow. Okay? And we get a resistor. That is a resistor. And this is a symbol. Okay? R will be resistor, and unit of resistor will be ohm. You can get ohm, kilo ohm, mega ohm. Okay, ohm is the minimum. You cannot get smaller. And this is the symbol. Symbol for the ohm. Just a resistor. And now they've given you different size of resistor. Big size will be 2 watt, second 1 watt, half watt, quarter watt. That's only telling you small computer resistor handle not much watts. If you apply more current, they will be burning out. Okay? And that also given you the different type of resistor. That's just for technician when you're working. You see, you know that's just a resistor. Okay? And also, now you can get IC. They make a resistor. So basic inside you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inside that IC, they get 7 resistors. The reason they're using this resistor, they can say the time, say the play. Okay? That means when you get a 7 resistor separately, you get a lot of play in the circuit board. So that's why they're using this IC. And next one will be potential external variable. That means this resistor you can change the value. For example, you buy 1 kilo ohm resistor variable. Okay, you can change the value from 0 to 1, 2, 300 ohm, 900 ohm, 800 ohm. That's a variable. Okay. And now they're talking about color code, general purpose, 4-band, precision, 5-band. The different A, general purpose, not accurate like precision. If you go to buy one resistor, 4-band, cost you 5 cents. However, the same, if you buy for precision, 5-band, cost you 25 cents. Okay? The thing is, precision more accurate than general purpose. Okay? And in here, this is the purpose register color code. That means the first digit that means the first band. Second digit, second band. And the third one will be multiplier. And finally, you can get tolerance, plus or minus 5%, 10%, or 20%. Depend on color gold or silver or nothing. Okay? So, when you get the band, looking into the band, you can get the number here. Second, first band. Then you get the second color, second band. And the next will be multiplied by 1, by 10, by 100, okay, to get the value. However, what I'm telling you, that for assembler people, we are technicians, okay? You know that's better for you. You don't know, that's not a problem, okay? The thing is, normally they can measure the resistance of the resistor using DMM multimeter. Okay? If you interview, they given you a resistor, they can asking you what the value of the resistor. The answer will be you need the DMM. If they say, I want to know the value by the color code, then you can answer. Okay, if I get a table, I can tell you. However, too many things to memorize, I cannot remember. However, DMM, when we measure to know the value, and also in case resistor broken inside, then DMM can tell you some wrong, but the color is not. Okay? So basically, in this program, we not emphasize on the color code. This is precision. And now they say resistor produce carbon composition 100 mega ohm with the tolerance plus 5%. What will be code on the resistor? Okay, so answer will be brown, black, violet, and gold. You can read through it. You can try. Okay, when you get a question, we will help you. And now they also given you register get a brown, green, yellow, silver. What the value? Okay, you can do that. Conductor opposite to the resistance Z 1 over F. That means you get a conductance easy for current flow. And the unit will be Siemens. Okay. They want to know example conductance of 5 ohm easy Z equals 1 over 5. Unit have to be Siemens. Ohm law. Now you see the circuitry. You get the power. Okay. Positive, negative. Okay. When you connect to the resistor, current will be flow through R. Okay. This side positive. This side negative. Okay. If you want to calculate the voltage E, then E equals I times R. If you want I, E divide R. R equals E divided to I. In this formula, E will be in volt. I current, ampere, R will be resistance in ohm. Okay. And then they get one example for you here. You can look in an example. You try to do. Okay. And now, power. Okay. P equals V times I. Power will be a watt, V volt, I ampere. Okay. So that is the formula to calculate the power, how many watt. The thing is when you go to buy the light bulb, they're asking you how many watt, 60 watt, 100 watt, or 150. And also they get a second formula. P equals R square, I square times R. Okay, that's the same power. Calculate. And also, last one, V square over R. So, in order to calculate the power, you get three formulas. P equals V times I, or P equals I square times R, or P equals V square over R. Now we get two different circuitry. One will be series circuit. and another one will be parallel. Now we're talking theory. Current is the same everywhere in the circuit. That means in the circuitry you get only one current. Okay? Total resistance equal sum of individual resistance. That means you're adding all of the resistor, you get a total. The total voltage is equal the sum of IR, voltage drop across each individual resistance. That means you get R1, R2, R3. If you want to calculate the total voltage, will be VR1, adding VR2, adding VR3. Okay? Total power equals sum of the power dissipated in each resistor. So that is summarize everything regarding to the series circuit. If you get any question, anything, just stop me, okay? DC series circuitry. So looking into this circuitry, R1, R2, R3, three resistance, and the power 24 volt, positive, negative. Okay? When the current flows through R1, okay, you can see left side positive, right side negative. Okay? Same thing, R2 and R3. Okay? In here, they already explained to you. Current is the same through each resistor. Voltage across each resistor is different. Power dissipated by each resistor different. Total resistance equal R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus any more resistor in series. And also they say voltage across the resistor R1, VR1. We're talking about VR1 here. That means the voltage from A to B. So that's why they said VR1 equal VAB. VAB, that means VA minus VB. And VR2 will be a voltage from B to C. So that's why VBC, that means VB minus VC. VR3, VC minus VD. That will be voltage equal I times R, I times R1, I times R2, I times R3. Okay? Finally, total voltage equal VR1 plus VR2 plus VR3. Okay? And if you want to calculate the power, PR1, I squared times R1, PR2, I squared times R2, PR3, I squared R3, and the total power, PR1 plus PR2 plus PR3. Okay? So now they say for the circuit so for zone 4, total resistance. Okay, what do you think you get?
Six.
What total resistance?
That'll be 12 ohms.
12 ohm, right? Correct. Total
Correct.
current.
Yes, 12 ohms.
Yeah.
Total current.
Two amps.
2 amp. Perfect. VR1.
Two.
VR.
4,
Come on. 4. VR2.
12,
12. Perfect. VR3.
8,
Good. Power PR1. I time R time I square.
8,
8 watt. Okay. So this is the basic theory circuit. Okay. You can go through it. The thing is, no, you don't have to read the textbook. And also I could go through the left phone telling you what need to do. The thing is you don't go to too many detail. Take a lot of time. It's not working at this time anyway. Okay? This what we just given you. The basic understanding. Okay? I can give an example for this circuitry here. What they want. Okay? They can want the voltage at point B or point C or point A. Now, you can do calculation. However, at this time, I don't care about calculation. If you want the value, you get two simulation program. One will be MSIM7 simulation. Another one will be PSPI. That means I draw this circuitry, I run the simulation. They telling me everything. How come we have to do calculation? Okay. However, for the basic, okay, now they want voltage at point B, right here. Okay, VB, that means from B to the route. Okay, so before you calculate the voltage, you need to calculate the current. Okay. And I E divide R1 R2 R3. So I will be a 20 volt divide 100 ohm 50 150 300 500 ohm. Okay. 20 divide 500. Zero point
0.04.
04 ampere. And now they got VB. VB only. When you're talking about voltage, you're talking about high side and the low side have to be two different. However, if I say VB only, the other side must be ground. So VB in this case will be measured from B to ground. So VB equal VR2 plus VR3 VR4. Okay. And now you have to calculate the VR2. I times R2 VR3 I times R3 VR4 I times R4. After you get that, adding up, you can get VB. Okay. Now, if they want VC, that means from here to the ground. So VC will be equal VR3 VR4. And the point A, VA equal VR4. Okay. So that will be calculate everything you need. Do you get any question? Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I stands for current, then so what does E stand for then?
The I,
Yeah, so like if the I stands for current, so what does the E stand for then?
voltage.
Voltage V, right?
Okay. So E is for voltage then?
Yeah, either E or V doesn't matter.
Okay, does it matter?
Okay?
Okay, got
In
it.
textbook, they're using E for voltage.
And then so when it says like calculate the value of like the resistance from VB, we skip resistor one because we just want to go from B to ground, correct?
Right. When they say they want VB,
Okay.
V voltage have to be two different points. Okay? If you say V R1, what that mean? That means the voltage here, right?
Yeah.
That means point A here.
Hmm.
Big A. That means from A to B. We go a VA to B. VA to B mean VA minus VB. That means every time they say voltage, they have to get 2 points. Now, if they say only one, VB, that means the other side must be common. If I given you a meter, I want VB, high side of the meter connect to B. Low side must be connected to ground. You see that?
Yeah.
Now, if I given you meter, I want the voltage VR2. High side, you connect to B. Low side must be connected to C.
Hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Only other two. However, I say I want VC. Then the meter connect high side to C. And the low side meter connect to the ground. If that everything make it clear to you,
Yeah, I
no
got it.
deal later on. That's just a basic.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You understand one thing. The big problem is they know how they working. However, they don't know how to talk to the other people to understand what to do. That's two different things. Okay? Next one, parallel. You get only two different. Okay, this is the summarize what we need to know. Voltage is the same across each branch. Total current equals sum of individual branch current. Equivalent resistance is less than smallest branch resistance. Total power equals sum of power dissipated for each resistance. So you get the time, you can go over. This summarize everything you need for parallel. Okay, this is a parallel circuitry R1, R2, and any more R, doesn't matter, R3. Power still positive. Negative. So when they go to that point, okay, A, B, C, okay, then the current flow through it, I1, I2, I3, okay. First thing, you can see VA or VB or VC, same thing with E, okay. In here, they already telling you here. VR1, VR2, VRN, same thing. That means the voltage measure right here, same thing. Current will be different. Okay. Current through each resistor are different. I total here equal I1 plus I2 plus I3 so far. Total resistance R or equivalent resistance. Okay. You using this formula to get substitute R1, R2, R3 by only one at total equal 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 so far. However, when you get only two resistance, you can using this formula. R1 times R2 divide R1 plus R2. That is summarize everything in the parallel circuit. Any question about parallel? You get only two circuitry, series circuit, and now parallel. Okay, now you see, you get one R1 parallel R2 parallel R3. Now they want to get the R total. You know the formula. Okay, you substitute value into that calculation. You can get answer will be 3. And also, now for this circuitry, calculate the total resistance for circuit sold. Basically, you're looking into that R1 parallel R2. You can combine R1, R2 by the resistor R1, 2. Parallel R2. The formula for two resistor parallel R1 times R2 R1. That means you combine that one and that one you get only one. You go R12. Okay? And then R3, R4. R3, R4. Okay? After you're done, you can get register here, R34. And after you're done, you can get R12, R34 parallel. Okay? And R total. R12 parallel. R34. Okay? Basically, they will be equal. R12 times R34 divide. Why they want to do this way? The reason is they don't want to using this formula. Okay? So that's why they combine two resistor parallel to get another one. And also 3, 4 parallel, you get another one. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4 parallel, you using this easy formula. Okay? If you're doing, can you calculate it quickly for me to see who can get answer at all? Go ahead and do calculation and telling me who can, at least two people telling me you get the answer will be at all. Go ahead and do it for me.
R34 is 20.
What you get?
20.
Okay, just a minute. 80 times 10 divide 90. Okay, I get 8.89 R34. Let's see, 8.89.
I got 89.
Hmm? Hmm. Let me do that again.
Okay, 80 times 10 divide 80 plus 10.
Times 10 divided by. Oh, okay. There we go. You are correct.
Okay, make sure you can get 17.78 ohm.
So how much is the total resistance? How many? How I can't see that the handwriting.
That I think I calculation. I don't know for sure. If you can get 17.8 ohm,
I got 8.0.
you
Yeah,
get
that's what I
8.
got too.
zero zero.
Yes.
So you get the right answer like we saw. Now, if you do calculation, you can get R1 joule. What you get?
I got 8.002.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
That one. What you get? 1 and 2 parallel. 100 and 400 parallel.
100 and 400 parallel. I got 80 there.
Okay, you're right. Now, 3 and 4 parallel,
Got
80 and 10. What you
yeah,
get?
it's 8.88889.
Okay, 8.89. Okay, total will be R112 parallel R34.
Which is 711.2.
Yep.
Is it 17.78?
No, it's 711.2.
For
Okay,
the for
okay,
for
hold on.
the R12
Yeah,
times R1
I try,
R24. I mean,
I try again.
RT, yeah,
I get,
RT,
let's see, 80 times 8.89. I get that divide to 16.89.
did you add 80, and 8.89 together before you, divided,
oh yeah, you have to add on.
yeah, you gotta divide 711.2 by 88.89.
I got 8.00089.
You get a right answer, but I don't know how come I cannot.
Because I did the same thing on the last situation. I tried to do it in one without separating the problem on the calculator, and it wouldn't do it. I had to add the bottom separately and then subtract that total or divide that total from the total on top for the resistant total. So yeah, exactly. You had to, if you add it first before you on the calculator, it won't work if you if you try and do it in one.
Yeah, I
For
see.
whatever reason, I don't really understand why. It should work. But maybe because I'm on my phone.
I got 8.
Is this just for trying the other equation? Because I got it so much easier using the first equation.
Yeah, see, whenever I tried to do it in one without adding the lower numerals first and then dividing the top from the bottom, I get 17.78. So you literally cannot do it on my calculator on my phone without adding the numbers on the bottom, making them a total first, and then you can do it. So.
Okay.
If I had a different calculator in front of me, I don't think it'd be a problem.
Okay, 8 ohm.
Yeah.
I got the wrong calculation. here.
So like
That
I just put them
already
into
fixed.
fractions. So 1/100 would be 0.01. 1/400 would be 0.0025. 1/80 is 0.0125.
Yeah.
And then 1/10 is 0.1. And then you add them up together and you get 0.125. That translates to 125/1000, which gives you 1/8. And you just do the reciprocal. That's how I got it.
Okay, you can do either way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So anyway, that's correct. That's good. If you're doing the same thing on that one, we're not trying to do it. Okay?
Hey, Mr. Sam.
And the answer 50. Okay? Now, I want you to give it to me. Answer on this one. 98K parallel to K. What you get?
1.96.
1.96.
Gee, you guys do quickly. You say, right?
Yep.
Okay. What else? Okay, now. Current divider law. You see that the total current, when they go to that point, you go to I1 at I2. Okay? You can use the current divider law. You want I1. Okay? And I1 equal R2 divide R1 plus R2 times IT. Okay? If you want I2 equal R1 divide R1 plus R2 times IT. Okay? That is current divider law. Let's see. For the circuit shown, determine the following quantity: R total, I total, power delivery by voltage source, I1, I2, current divider law, power dissipate. You can go get through that thing. Okay? When you get the time, I already get the answer for you. If you get a problem, you can asking me. If I'm in the class, you can ask me. If I'm not, you can text to me. Okay? I will be helping you. Now, on that one, they're telling you how to measure the current, how to measure the voltage. Okay? Measure the voltage easy. High side of meter and low side connect to common route. However, when you measure the current, high side, you can connect to one point, and you have to break the point, okay, between Okay. Point A and point B. High side connect to A, low side connect to B. So the current must be flowing inside the meter, and the current will be going out. So that's why you measure the current. You must break the circuit. That's not allowed at work in the company. The thing is, when you test the circuitry on the circuit board, you try to fix anything wrong. However, if you break the circuitry, you damage the circuit board. They're not allowed. Okay? So that's why in the company, they never telling you to measure the current. If they want current, they measure the voltage. Okay? And they measure the resistance. Apply the Ohm law. I equal V divided to R. Okay? Okay, this is the meter. You understand in the company, in the class, you can see different DMM. This DMM cost too much. That means they can measure more. They can measure the frequency or they can do a lot of things. However, basic the same. If you're looking in the meter, you get two connector right here. One here and one here. On the right side, you measure the voltage. On the left side, measure the current. Okay? And everything, the other one will be to the common route. Say, in here, to measure the current highest must connect to this side. If you want, when you want to measure current, you have to connect high side meter to here. Okay? Low side still be down. If not, you cook the field of the meter. Have to be very careful. Okay? On this one, you can try. Okay? That one, just telling you how to measure the current. You break the circuitry here. High side connect here. Low side connect the other side. And the meter positive, high side on the left. Okay? Low side still round. Okay, basically, this is completely for basic DC. Okay, now I try to show you something else. You see any difference? What you see on, is it the unit objective or not? Do you see that? Or you,
Yes,
oh,
yeah, we could see it.
can you read?
We can read it. You mean the direct current and alternating AC current?
The title, yes.
Oh, okay. I can see what happened now. Okay. Okay. I need to leave that guy. Okay, now you can see it.
We see your name.
Can't see nothing, just a screen.
Okay.
Yeah, just a black
Your
screen.
little icon.
Okay, now we see your screen and you are showing us document. We're in your lab vault documents.
Okay. Now I'm talking about little bit about that thing. Your guy, I don't think all your guy will be get on the lab phone yet, right? You will get into the lab phone on Monday. Okay.
Okay, we practiced a little bit yesterday, but we didn't get on now.
However, tomorrow you get the other Mr. Tai will be take you still working on a lab phone. But I want to emphasize few things. Okay. Like you go into the lab phone, we're talking about law. So when you click it, they go to the next unit object, unit fundamental, equipment required. You see that? Okay. I don't want to click on unit object. I don't want to click on unit fundamental. Go ahead and click on exercise 1. After that 2, after that 3, and the last unit test. Edit. The thing is left on they prepare for the people know nothing. They have to reading everything. Take at least 2 years to complete it. That is not the way we want. We want only you exercise, you working on that. Okay? Don't try to read any more information. Don't try to click on troubleshooting. They're not really doing wrong or doing right. They get it wrong on troubleshooting. Okay? So that's why we only do until elite test. That means you're done for law. Make sure you see that unit object, too many.
No, did you open the unit you're talking about?
That's what I'm talking about in left volt.
Okay.
When you run left volt, I don't want to read this thing. Okay? That's just a lecture. Like we already telling you. That take a lot of time. Okay, now what I want you to click on exercise. That means they say DC circuit board. Okay, that means you start working on the circuitry. Law resistance. Okay, when they go to exercise here, don't click this cursor. Click on the procedure. Okay, we don't want to discuss anything. They just discuss take a lot of time. We don't want that.
Are we all looking at something right now? I only see his.
Yeah, I was like, am I supposed to be looking at something? Or I
Yeah,
think
I only see the documents from the lab vote documents. I don't see an actual file being pulled up or anything.
Yeah, when you run. Okay.
So when
More or less, I think what he's saying is whenever you do get into the lab vaults, he wants you to kind of bypass all of the discussion and go right to the exercises.
Exactly.
Copy.
So that's why when you click the right one, you can go to locate the law circuit block here. Okay? And you're working on. Okay?
And there is a lot of, a discussion beforehand, but whenever you first open it up, can you click on, there are certain little things there that do say discussion, exercises. Can you actually click on the exercises and go right to it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That means that's what I try to emphasize to you. Don't click on anything else. We
Okay.
don't want to discuss, we don't want to learn again. Take a lot of time.
Right.
Only thing is you already done everything. You get the time you're going to read, that's okay. You can go back to read it.
Yeah, and you can pre-read everything because they are up on the website too. If
Right.
you're interested in reading it, you can read it beforehand and then just go into the lab and do the exercises. So
On Monday, you guys into the lab. I will be on Monday. I will be help you guys. Just do the lab. We don't care about anything else.
yeah.
In order to get it done, everything.
We can only do the lab votes at the lab, right?
No,
Yeah.
lab.
Yeah, that's why he wants you to prioritize doing the exercise and getting through all of the important stuff there. While you can. It's important.
The
Yeah.
thing is, this is a copy from a lady. She don't get the instructor try to help them what needs to be done in the lab. So she did everything. That's why I can get in here. But I want to tell you, just do the lab. Don't try to read anything else.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and then when you see the question here, multiple choice, doesn't matter. If you select A, wrong, B, wrong, C will be correct. We don't care about that. Don't spend time much on that thing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
When you see CM 19. What that mean? CM. That means they telling you do it over. However, they using the software inside the box to change some value. If you're doing right, you can get the same answer. Okay? That means just try to redo whatever you already did. However, the value is not the same. Inside, they can change value R1 to a different value. If you measure still right, you can get answer. That is a very good one. Try to repeat it. CM. Okay? Say, if you do correctly, say CM 19. They add 22,000 ohm resistor to the circuit. You see that? They change inside the box and make sure you're doing right. You can get right answer. Okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah. The thing is when we're teaching, I have to thinking about the student. Okay?
Mm.
What we need. So first thing can help you more understanding. Second thing can save your time. Don't waste the time. Okay?
Mm.
Multiple choice, I don't care. Select A wrong, B wrong, C must be right. If you get the time, you want to read over later. No big deal. CM, still same thing. They just repeat it.
Sounds good. So we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, Monday, you guys supposed to be start doing level. Like here, see that? Multiple choice. Not A, then B, not C, B, C, or D. Okay? That we not count on that. We count on how you get it done. In
Are you showing us a PowerPoint right now?
what?
Are
Mr.
you
Cobb,
sh-
we
are
can
you
only see
showing
it.
us? Are you trying to show us a PowerPoint right now?
Yeah, right now PowerPoint.
Okay,
We're
click
not
on the.
seeing it.
Yeah, we're not seeing it. Show us. Click on the PowerPoint to share it.
You cannot click on
Oh.
exercise.
This whole time we haven't been seeing it. That's what we were
Yeah,
trying to
we
tell
ha-
you earlier.
Ha!
Yeah,
The
we're not seeing the PowerPoint. We're actually seeing your file folder.
Okay. The thing is, what I'm telling you, when you do the left phone, you can say what you're doing in
Right.
the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that the lady in the before she did it. Okay. So she gave a copy for me to help the student. Okay, when you see that this one display, what I telling you, don't click on exercise. Don't click on this question. Click on procedure.
Okay.
Okay?
Procedure.
Uh-huh.
Procedure. Okay.
Procedure. Okay, they will take you to the point. Okay? Now the still exercise or whatever here, they try to explain. Okay? I don't care about that. I care about that one. locate law circuit block and connect the circuit cell. That's what we want. That means doing the lab. They're telling you whatever. Remove.
Okay, Mr. Pham, I gotta drop off. I'll see you on Monday, Mr. Pham.
Okay, good. We will stop very soon now. Okay?
Okay.
But
Right.
you can watch the video. I uploaded tonight.
Okay, thank you.
I want to go one more thing in here. But the thing is, they go to too much thing to do what we don't want it. Okay? Same thing. Procedure, okay?
Okay.
That's a key point. You skip that thing. Then now you go into locate law circuit block. And now you keep going, okay? So basically, man. Okay, we will end meeting, okay? So
Okay.
we'll see you guys on Monday.
Okay,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Mr. Pham, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you. Have a good night.
Pham.
See you
Thank you, sir. Have
tomorrow.
a good night.
Thank you.
Good
Bye-bye.
luck, you
Bye.
guys.
Night.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.